Hey Cancer, how are you doing? This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Cancerians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Death card, Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. What's coming towards you? The Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you are focused on is the Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the High Priestess, Major Arcana 4, Pisces, Cancer. Okay. Cancer, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Death card. And the Death card is about change and transition. This could be a smooth change or transition. That's if you allow yourself to go with the flow. It's a need for you to trust your intuition, because what's coming towards you is this Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is adaptation or flexibility. So there could be something about becoming more flexible. This could also be travel plans, taking a plane, train, automobile. Maybe you're nervous about traveling or relocating, because in your focus is sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, frustration. I'm also getting some kind of situation here where you're thinking worst case scenario of like, if I move or relocate, am I going to be okay? But right here, there's something like secret desire or puzzling. Trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. You know, Nine of Swords is also analysis paralysis. It means thinking something to death, to the point where you're paralyzed in thought and can't take action. So what is this Death card? Death card can also be something about changing your environment, because Knight of Wands is very flexible, eager, excited. So there's something about like needing to change this Nine of Swords of like, oh my gosh, I'm so worried, I'm relocating and moving. Of seeing of like, I'm excited for this new beginning. I'm excited to see what unfolds for me. I'm totally okay with this change. And the Seven of Wands. What you resist persists. So somebody also is either not taking responsibility or accountability for their end of the stick, or this is about you drawing a line in the sand, standing up to a bully, standing up to a naysayer or a gossiper. I'm also getting a situation where you need to place a boundary. And this could be a boundary with the thoughts that you think, because not all these thoughts that you think are actually true. In the Seven of Wands is being caught off guard or by surprise with some kind of news or information. I'm also getting about you taking a stance. It means no roadblock, no speed bump, no hiccup, no hurdle is going to get in my way of a goal I want to achieve. There is something that you are changing. This could be changing your diet, changing your bedtime story. I'm also getting in the blocked and the challenged position is somebody who is trying to push or force a situation to happen. And maybe that's what's causing you to feel a little bit of this worry. So Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands can also be a fire-breathing dragon. Somebody could be very angry, pissed off, very defiant, very deflective. Somebody really hard to deal with. And it could be stressing you as well. It could be a nightmare of a boss. What is this Knight of Wands? Eagerness, excited, and news. It's fast-moving energy. It feels like you might be a little bit out of your element and therefore wanting to control something or somebody around you. and the Five of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So the Five of Wands is Leo energy. The Seven of Wands is Leo energy. You have Sag energy, Gemini, Taurus. And in your focus is that Nine of Swords. I'm getting something about the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands. Now that Five of Wands is drama, conflict, arguments, fighting, tension. It is also somebody who could be a little bit boastful, arrogant, cocky, flaky, fickle, Peter Pan syndrome. There one day, gone the next. Somebody is either a little bit insincere, or they use, like, they have a really hot temper. Somebody here has like a hot temper. It could also be over dramatic of you making this change. Like, yeah, no, I'm standing my ground and making this change. Somebody here is like worried that you're going to leave them behind. And the Nine of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, that's a beautiful Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about asserting oneself, knowing your worth, knowing your value. You could also be looking at this circumstance or situation and being like, is this situation worth it? Is it worth all this stress, sleepless nights? So this could be like you being an entrepreneur, or maybe you've been overthinking it. Like maybe you're like, yeah, you know what? I just want to go my own way. I want to be my own entrepreneur. And you do have the resources. There also could be something about stress, sleepless nights, anxiety. This can be something about your look. Nine of Pentacles is like internally, externally taking really good care of your health, wealth, happiness. So there's something about like stress around your health, or like stress around migraines. I'm also getting something about doing something independent. Some of you are just bored in your routine. So there's something about like wanting to get out of a boring routine. But that Nine of Swords is like causing you like paralysis to take that action. Knight of Swords in the blocked and challenged position is communication. But when the Knight of Swords is in the blocked and challenged position, this could be somebody who is either off their path, somebody out of their element, which this is very much for you to be out of your element. Like you are a water sign. So there's something about like too much stress in the body. I'm also getting something about you're overthinking about doing something singular or solo. You're overthinking about it to the point where you're not taking action on it. Out of your element. I'm also getting something is out of your hands and it's causing you to stress. Which, you know, in the Knight of Swords is somebody who might be pushing or forcing you to do something. Whoever's doing the pushing and forcing. So if you're trying to push and force this person to commit to you or give this person an ultimatum, you know, it's going to backfire, right? So something about, what is this Knight of Swords? What is this pushing and forcing? Can also be somebody who is pissed off, angry, but they're not talking about it. And the Seven of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The Seven of Cups can be, yes, choices and options, but I'm also getting somebody who does things without sifting and sorting through the Seven of Cups. Because that Seven of Cups is, yeah, fantasy, obsession, limerence, and fogged in. Something about fogged in and like lost. It just feels like it's like out of your element. So it's really uncomfortable. but it provides you a lot of growth. Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups right here. Seven of Cups can also be mixed feelings, mixed emotions. So when emotions are running extremely high, intellect is very low. Knight of Swords does things recklessly and impulsively. So this person might have gone to the vending machine and said, yeah, I'm just going to pick this cup and that's the cup for me. But not everything that glitters was a golden opportunity. I'm also getting something about a mix-up in time. So let's just say you had to be somewhere and this person says, I'll meet you at 7 and you showed up at 9. A mix-up in time. Knight of Swords. Pushing and forcing. But there's so much procrastination. Procrastinating. Something here is dragging on when it's like either you're resisting on changing or this person around you is resisting on taking responsibility and accountability for their end of the stick. What is this High Priestess? High Priestess is like, maybe you feel puzzled, like you can't put all the pieces of the puzzle together, and that's because you need different pieces that are out of your element. And yeah, that's going to be really uncomfortable. But you're like, I'm bored anyways. So there's something about like a boring routine. What is this High Priestess? Secret desire. I'm also getting something about deceptive behavior. And the Three of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Observing heartbreak. I'm also getting something about like hurt people. Like Knight of Swords could be like revenge. Or somebody here made you an option and didn't make you a priority. Something about pushing and forcing. So if you're trying to push or force like a commitment to happen, it is going to backfire on you. But if anybody is like trying to push or force you, this is going to backfire on them. And I'm getting something about like Peter Pan syndrome, like somebody is very flaky, fickle. It can also be you, because if you're mirroring another person and let's just say you're like, oh, this person's so flaky and fickle, but I'm seeing procrastination and Nine of Swords, right? Like paralyzed in thought because you've been procrastinating or thinking this to death, right? To the point where you don't take any action, right? Because you can be proactive or reactive. So if your stance is a behavior of always reacting to when you don't like something, right? That's trying to gain control over the dynamic. But can you be proactive on what am I going to do with this change or transition? It's coming or not. It's coming if you like it or not. So heartbreak, separation, and sadness, but you could also be keeping this quiet. Observing sadness, observing a loss, observing a change. Okay. And this could be with somebody as well. Like a change in their behavior. It's nothing for you to worry about. So let's get why you're so worried and stressed out. And the Six of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Six of Swords is to release and let go of your worries. This is also release and let go of anything that you cannot control. Whether people, situations, and things in your external environment. It's almost like you saying, oh my gosh, you better be sunny tomorrow. It can't rain. Well, trying to control that, you are going to go crazy, okay? So there's something here about like release and let go and maintain your own independence. Maintaining your own independence, it means standing on your own 2 feet and not relying on anyone. So you already have the resources to get yourself out of this nightmare. But this change or transition is catching you off guard or by surprise. And it's like it's available to you, and then the insecurities creep up of like, oh my gosh, but what if I'm not ready for this? But I'm also getting something about like expanding broadening your mind, broadening your awareness. I'm also getting something about going abroad. Moving abroad? What is this? High Priestess and Three of Swords. This is your outcome. And the Three of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Going abroad? Is my ship's coming in? It's like, no, you just need to get on the ship. Don't overthink it. Just go on it. Heartbreak at a distance. But it's like it's like observing it. Observing something that's breaking your heart at a distance. And it does bring a lot of angst or worry because there's nothing you can do about it. The only thing that you can do is accept of what is dying out here. And somebody also is sloppy. So Knight of Swords is like sloppy thinking, sloppy paperwork, a procrastinator. Somebody got pulled off their direction into some kind of fantasy. So they created this big, huge fantasy in limerence in their head about how something should go. And now there's something changing here. What is this Death card and Seven of Wands? Caught off guard or by surprise by a change, or caught off guard or by surprise by an ending. And the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the King of Cups is a person who wears their heart on their sleeve. Caught off guard or by surprise by a love offer. Or this can also be what floats your boat. Caught off guard or by surprise by a change. I'm also getting something about that King of Cups, kind, caring, compassion. You can feel the change coming. King of Cups is also very mature energy. This person is emotionally mature, emotionally available. And boundaries. You also have the Emperor there at the bottom. Emperor can be, yes, a visionary to hold your vision. I'm getting also something about vision. So there might be something about migraines, like too much on computer, too much screen time here. Blue light, migraines, visionary. I'm also getting possibly somebody who is older. This person should not be driving. There's something about like they keep like deflecting or pushing this off, like they're fighting you, they're battling you. Yeah, it's like fogged in. It's almost like they're glazed over their eyes. They can't see. Could be a father. I'm also getting something about authority, change and commitment, connection. You know, the Emperor here, it could be Aries. It could also be Scorpio here. But with this is firm and fair decisions and law and order. There's some kind of like authority changing. That can also be you bossing up, leveling up. Something about commitment. There could also be a commitment that's catching you off guard or by surprise. You're eager and excited, but you still have to sever ties somewhere in order for you to have it. Trash. Throwing away, getting rid of, and tossing things out. This is you taking out the trash. Yeah, because not everything can come in your boat. Anger management, especially with this Knight of Wands and Five of Wands. You know, somebody here also in the blocked and challenged position. Knight of Wands is somebody who says things when emotions are extremely high. It means this person just blasts and says whatever comes to their mind. They don't care, right? Kind of feels a little bit revengeful and or out of this person's character. You could also be like, wow, is this person out of their mind? Could be you too as well. I've met Cancers that are quite moody and they blow up. And who do they blow up? Well, they go off. I actually have, I think it's 4 Cancer cousins. 2 are like married to each other. How does that work? I would love to know. Check yourself. So if this is some kind of like rage or anger issues of some kind of change that's happening that is out of your control here, it's like, how can you allow change to happen? Look, changes coming whether you like it or not. So even if you worry yourself to death, it's still coming. So, but you can still be proactive and release and let go and expand your, there's something about like expanding your finances too, expanding your abundance, expanding a luxurious life, bathing in luxury. Well, that's not a bad idea. And running away. Yeah, and the Knight of Swords can be somebody who is that can also be you, like trying to escape this change. You can't, you can't outrun it. I'm also getting a person, if there's like some kind of like runner-chaser dynamic, the runner-chaser dynamic, there's so much heated argument between you. So it always comes back into some kind of argument. So King of Cups is here saying, what is the mature response? Or can I become emotionally regulated in my own body? And investigating. So there could be something that you're looking for, or there might be like a private investigator. And something about a union or authority. Mercury retrograde, electronic issues, communication issues, and review everything. So with the Knight of Swords does things and does things quite quickly and fast. But if you do anything quickly and fast, you might have to go back over and do it again. And we are in a Mercury retrograde. So pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. So this could be like getting out in nature. So giving a pet more love. Maybe that's something that you want to do. And also pets are great companions and very therapeutic, especially dogs. There was a dog there on that Knight of Wands. It might be like pent up passion inside of you, but it is also needing to burn off some steam. So getting out of the house. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, and reminiscing. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. Confession. So how you respond to this here, Cancer, is everything. And this can be a person at a distance. I'm also getting something about you have something that you need to say to a person. There could be some kind of like argument or fight that does come back up. But there also could be like you bon voyage of like letting go and going on some kind of like singular quest, even though you have a little bit of fear behind it. Fear of doing something on your own. Could be a new job and career as well. Like maybe you have angry authority, anger issues, rage issues. The professional works at a large company, climbing the ladder, works at a 9-to-5 job, well-trained at profession, business-minded, and pressure to compete. So there could also be some kind of competitive market, which is actually causing you more stress. So maybe that this is something new that's coming in. There's a change coming in, but it's for the better. And also there's something of sadness, like something that's making you sad of you observing this. And maybe that this is you observing and saying, wow, like this is the last time I'm going to be in this office. I'm going to a new office, right? The couple attached at the hip, where they go, the other one goes. Happily taken, married, engaged, can be clingy, lacks freedom at times. So there also could be a couple. And maybe this couple fights a lot, or they bicker and argue a lot. The Joker plays silly games, can be emotionally immature, lands into trouble, unreliable source, wears costumes for work, clowns, kids, parties. So wearing costumes for work, play silly games. But that is the Seven of Cups, like somebody who plays mind games. I'm also getting something about emotional or like verbal manipulation. Like this person says things and then doesn't think things through, and then something about they procrastinate a lot. Like this person waits to the last minute to get something done. Pineapple, reconciliation. So we do have a Mercury retrograde coming up. It's coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise. Also, this person could be like kind of taken back of like how much you have changed. And Dark Man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion and or hair. Scales, keep your life in balance. This is about the deposits here, Cancer. So depositing in your emotions. How are you feeling emotionally? Well, if you are feeling a little bit, you know, let's just say pissed off, angry, whatever, you might want to go take some time and space to yourself instead of going out, right? Because you don't want to bring that energy to the table. It's also like emotionally, physically, spiritually, keep your life in balance. Is so that you feel better. And Firecracker, excitement. Yeah, it's almost like you have to like rush out of your house to go do something as well. And Hills, obstacles to overcome. What you resist persists. I'm also getting something like this change in transition with water though. So I'm getting something about by water, travel by water. This could be like overseas as well. And Pig, beware of greed. And you know, I always tell you about the pig, beware of greed. It means be aware of selfish, greedy pigs. Be aware of people where you are in a place of limerence with this person or fantasizing about them and sprinkling, remember, sprinkling glitter on this big piece of dog crap and being like, oh yeah, no, I just love this dog crap. I love that my boss is an anger management, rangeful, you know, SOB. And you're like, but beware of greed. It's also beware of selfish people, entitled people, cocky people, arrogant, pushy people, pushy people are, you know, pushing you in a corner. And again, you can't put lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. Cancer, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.